watch the game on TV and not be there for the chance to reach 2K and also to celebrate my teammates out on the field. Um, I really just like the way that we play for each other, and I just wanted to see that through. So regardless of the outcome of me not being able to finish the game, I just want to be there.
Buck?
Hey, Rodger, I know it's early in the week, but do you anticipate being able to go on Sunday?
Oh, absolutely. This is the playoffs. There's no guarantees. You got to fight for everything, and for me, um, there's no way that I would sit out of an opportunity like that.
Terry?
Rodger, last year when this team went on the playoff run, you were one of the few guys that actually had postseason experience. How much more seasons is this team this year based off of last year's run, and how much can that help a team?
It's going to be great to have experience. It's going to take away from nerves, anxiety, all that helps. But this team is just really focused. I think they're using last year's experience to their advantage. We know that nothing is given to us. It's just kind of just like how we approach. And, right now I can just see like the focus, the intensity has all been brought up. The urgency has been brought up. And, you love to see that out of your team before you get ready to play a playoff game.
John, go ahead.
Yeah, Rodger, you talked about playing on Sunday, I guess, but how tough has it been here these last, few weeks to have to try to kind of get in there, gut it out, maybe come out sometimes as well? I assume was this, the last game, was it the toe injury acting up again, or what was the story there?
Basically, for me, you have to adapt to any situation that's in front of you. Each week is different. We knew that we needed to win that game last week. Everything has been going well for me. And, then I get a hiccup with an ankle. So, though it's frustrating, I just kind of treat it like we've been treating the season and just adapting to the change and trying to make the best out of the situation. And as long as I can get out on the field and be able to produce without hurting the team, then I'm going to take my risk out there.
Ms. Harris?
Hey, Rodger, we were asking Mike and then even Ryan just kind of about what Tannehill's like as a tone setter in crunch time. As a guy who's in the huddle on the offensive line with him, what do you perceive?
It's really just business as usual, to be honest. We've been through these situations time and time again. Everybody's super relaxed, focused, and everyone just does their job. When you got 11 guys that can do your job, you're going to be able to make plays. And that's what you saw. We understood the gravity of the situation, and we knew that we needed to be able to do our job and to keep our man from getting to the quarterback, AJ to run a great route, all the other receivers to be in phase, have Tannehill throw a great ball, AJ come down with it. I mean, it's just business as usual at that point. Even when we have 18 seconds, whether it be before we go in at halftime or at the end of the game, we really take advantage of our 2-minute opportunities.
Steve Layman?
Rodger, obviously, when you have a 2,000-yard rusher, you're a pretty physical offensive line that's done the job all season long. But in particular, last year in the playoffs, you guys took over and really dominated people in the trenches that helped you win those games. Do you feel that this offensive line this year, even without Taylor, is capable of having the same type of impact?
Well, first, we can't replace Taylor. Just, his personality and just the way that he comes off the ball, his quickness is unmatched. But as far as just the mentality of the offensive line, yes, we go out there to be tough, to be physical, to wear down defenses. That's our job. So, every day that we go out and work, we just work hard. It's tough out there for practice for us, and we like it that way because we want to make the hard look easy. And when it comes to the playoffs, we know that we still need to earn everything. We can't go based off of last year and just think that teams are going to roll over and die for us. People know that we're a great running team, and they're going to give us their best shot every time. So it's just understanding that, handling it, and then imposing our will.
Teresa?
Rodger, with that said, as well as Derrick ran the ball in January last year, it almost seems with the season he's had that he's running better this year. What's your perception? Is he maybe more effective or better than a year ago?
I think that what happened is that we really took care of running the football well at the beginning of the season rather than mid to late season last year. I believe that his last 8 games last year was a little over 1,200 yards. So for us to be able to be consistent with that all season long, 2,000 yards is the result. Now, we rested him. We've tried to take care of Derrick throughout the year. So, of course, there's questions in the back of my mind like, man, maybe we could have went for the record. But at the end of the day, we won 11 games. The team got into the playoffs, and that's what we're really concerned about.
Kayla?
Hey, Raj. It looks like they're going to have Brandon Williams and Calais back for this game. I know you guys didn't have them in week 11 going up against them. Just how much do they bring to this Baltimore Ravens defense?
Those guys are great run stoppers. Calais can be an X factor at any moment. Brandon does a great job of just hunkering down and just plugging up gaps. Both of these guys are physical as well as have a lot of experience. I have a lot of respect for both of those guys. And I'm just hoping that since I didn't play either that Baltimore game, that I can add some incentive to the offense this week.
Jim?
Rodger, what do you get when this Titans-Ravens playoff rivalry kind of goes back 20 years, and it's always been kind of a physical, kind of a slugfest. When you play them, what kind of game do you expect?
That's what I expect. I expect like a physical slugfest. I expect hard hitting, and it's just going to be who's going to be able to take advantage and make plays, and to be consistent. The dirtier the game gets, and by dirty I mean just how physical, earning every yard. That's what you like to have. You like to have those games, those attitude games. That's what it kind of feels like, the rivalry between us and the Ravens.
And one on Henry, obviously, when you're blocking for him, you're trying to clear the path. You ever had him run up on top of you, and you have to be aware of a big 250-pounder trying to get through that hole? Has he ever run through you to get there?
Never in a game. In practice, I got hit one time. I get hit one time in the back when he was running through. And I'm not gonna lie, it hurt. But if that's what he's got to do to be able to get us a first down or get us a touchdown or at least put us in position for us to win the game, then who cares? We can take our licks.
All right. We'll get you to meetings. Appreciate your time.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Rodger.
Thank you, Rodger.
Bye.